Implications. Kyrie Irving and the Mavs getting it done. Anthony Davis been getting it done. He scored 30 points in 4 of 6 games this month. But Kyrie getting to work. Mavs go up 8 in the fourth. Couple minutes later, Kyrie with the step back 3 right in your face, D'Angelo Russell. Mavs are up 7. 8.5 left. Lakers down. Austin Reeves chipping away underneath. I love the fight from this kid. LeBron likes it too. Is it bright in there, LeBron? Reeves driving the floater. Yes, sir. Lakers take the lead. 6 minutes left. Davis, little work in the post. Man, he has been everything for this team, this comeback that they have mounted together. And hey, Kyrie shining in the absence of Luka. He's been dealing with a thigh injury. No problem. Davis, no problem there. The mid-range puts the Lakers up 5. 20 seconds left in the game. Kyrie, Maxi Kleber. See ya or not. He would get fouled and make all free throws. Dallas down by 2. Kyrie looking to get a shot off, but he's double teamed. Kleber, that's some faith in him. And faith, you better have it. Kleber, who missed once just seconds before, wins the game for the Dallas Mavericks, a thriller 111-110.
They got the best player in the league. Davis, if he's healthy, we know how great he is. But I'm just looking at this from where they are positioned. And the Knicks did it once, didn't win a championship. They kind of had Ewing got hurt. They were the 8th seed. They lost to Spurs in '99. Sprewell, that was a great Knicks team if Ewing had stayed healthy. It's asking too much to come from all the way back in that playing spot to go out there and win an NBA championship. Let me tell you, can I say one thing on this? I watched Oklahoma City last night. I'll tell you right now, if they ever get a second, and they haven't got Holmgren, if they ever get a second big player, and I'm not a huge Presti fan, that team's got, Alexander's great. Gimby, the kid Gimby, he's little Larry Bird. Giddy. They got a heck of a team.
Yes, they do.
Very good, and they're dangerous. But I don't know, Stevie, in the long run, and Wendy, if the Lakers coming from all the way back into play-in can go out there and win an NBA championship. I think it's too much to ask.
Wendy, the floor is yours. Go ahead, bro.
So you guys know the Lakers started this season with that ridiculous roster they had at the start of the year. They started this year 2-10, okay? And if they had started 6-6, and that's a big if, they weren't equipped to start 6-6, but if they had had a more appropriately formed team, and instead of going 2-10, they went 6-6, do you know they'd be in 4th place right now? And that's more of a commentary on the overall weakness of the West than it is about the Lakers. But this is a top 5 roster now. It took too long to be at the top 5 roster, so I'm not going to use the word force. I'm going to use a different F word. They're a factor. They're a factor, not just because of who they are, but because of the relative softness in the West. We can mistake the competitiveness for quality. It is not a quality conference. The best 3 teams in the league are in the Eastern Conference, and in my opinion, this is the weakest top to bottom Western Conference in 2 decades. So that is forgiving. That reality is giving the Lakers a bit of a second chance here to find a path. I don't know if LeBron can come back. I know it was a significant injury in his foot. I know that he has spent this time over the last couple of weeks figuring out a way to get healthy. He was just gone from the team for a week doing who knows what to his foot to try to get it ready to play. And the reason he's doing that, guys, is because he can see everything that I just said. He can see that there's a relative softness in the league. He's not afraid of any of these teams unless maybe the Warriors at full power. So he's going to try. But I suspect, Stephen A., when it's all said and done, the Lakers are going to walk away from this season going, oh my God, this was such an opportunity. It was not strong. The other teams were all messed up. We could have done it, and we've had a flawed roster that cost us the start, and we had an unlucky LeBron injury, probably because he had to play too many minutes.
I get where both of y'all are coming from. Let me say this to you. Obviously, this question is completely predicated on the return of LeBron James. Nobody's thinking about the Lakers being a force in the West. It's not even a contemplation if LeBron James is not healthy come playoff time, period. Nobody's thinking that. We're asking this question because the assumption is, based on what we've been told, him being out, at least 3 weeks or whatever, the assumption is that he ultimately returned. LeBron, the one thing that I will say, Wendy, is that I'm not counting him out health-wise. Obviously, we've seen him take care of his body throughout the years. we've seen him get up from injuries that would knock dudes out for the year. We've seen him get up. We see this guy be an absolute freak of physical nature. It's just the truth. And so even though age and attrition has kicked in, I'm looking at LeBron traveling with the team and being there. This is a foot injury. And I'm thinking if it were that bad to the point where you're out for the year and you knew it, I don't think that he would be there, and I don't think he would be this excited about the team. I think the excitement stems from him seeing what he's seeing the togetherness, the cohesiveness, the fact that the parts fit now, with Anthony Davis in the middle, handling things in the post area and beyond, with Malik Beasley coming on strong last night, with D'Angelo Russell coming back from his injury and lighting it up. He's seeing the togetherness of the team, the chemistry that exists, and he's imagining and fantasizing about what it will be when he returns. That's what I think. And based on that thought process, yes, I've got the Lakers as a legitimate force within the Western Conference. I still think they got a shot at the 6th seed. I'm not ruling out anything right now. And if the Lakers don't have to play the play-in and they go straight to the playoffs and they're in a position where they've got a first-round series that doesn't include Denver and the Mile High City, dare I say somebody like Phoenix with Kevin Durant and Devin Booker waiting for you, who definitively can't they beat? We don't know about whether or not Ja Morant's going to be back. Dallas can't defend. Sacramento, my coach of the year, Mike Brown. De'Aaron Fox with Sabonis, Malik Monk, Keegan Murray, and those brothers. I've been very, very impressed by them. But no experience come postseason whatsoever. I'm looking at it from that perspective, and I'm saying, who can't they beat with LeBron James and Anthony Davis on the basketball floor with parts that they're happy with, that know how to be complementary pieces and have no aversion to it whatsoever? You're looking at guys on the basketball court. They're like, we just trying to hold it down until the man comes back. We trying to make sure we do our part. We trying to make sure that we handle our business. The other day, they won and Anthony Davis scored 8 points on 7 shots because D'Angelo Russell went off and Schrader went off, okay? And the others as well, Reeves and all of them contributed. This team is playing together basketball, and they're having a good time doing it. And when you take LeBron James coming back into the equation, I'm sorry. I can't summarily dismiss the Los Angeles Lakers, and I love it.
Phoenix, if he comes back,
Kevin Durant,
they're the best team.
Okay. Go
Phoenix is the best team.
Go ahead, Wendy.
But they got to win tonight. Like, no AD tonight. They're playing in Houston. They have no margin for error. They've got to win a game tonight. And Houston just beat Boston at home, and Jabari Smith Jr.'s had 3 straight 20 and 10 games. So if they're going to be who you say they are, Stephen A., they can't screw around. They got to win tonight's game. Tonight is an example of whether you can show me that your roster is good enough.
You said Anthony Davis is not playing tonight?
I don't believe so.
Why not?
I don't believe so.
Back to back, now playing back to back.
Remember, in the lead.
Another reason why you can't take the Lakers seriously.
I'm sitting there doing all of this talking.
You can't take them seriously.
Playing tonight.
Yeah. You know what would